Good morning, students. Myself, Yashaswini R. Today, I'm going to take the topic for you, that is the shape of the earth and the kinds of maps. The chapter name is Globes and Maps. Under the Globes and Maps, in the previous class, we had introduction class for globes and maps. In today's class, we are going to study about the shape of the earth and the kinds of various maps. Today is the bridge course of second class of yours. The previous class we had seen the word globe comes from the Latin word globus, means round, mass or sphere, and it is a model of the earth is called a globe, and which resembles or which depicts the shape of the earth is called a globe. It shows different cities, countries, mountains, rivers and other things on the surface of the earth, which represents the duplicate pic of an earth, that is globe. You could you could see the different pictures or the images. Just observe that the first two are in the oval shape and the second one in the diamond shape and the third one will be the spherical in shape. So our earth is in the shape of the spherical in shape. You could see in the next slide, it's a spherical in shape. Spherical in shape, the top and the bottom of the object will be a flat, and in the center it is going to be a bulk. It's at the center like an orange. So you could see the shape of the earth is spherical in shape, flattened at the top and the bottom, and lightly it is going to be enlarged at the center like a orange. Even in the previous class we had learnt about the map. A map is a one of the tool or the which we use in studying about the earth. So it represents the representation or a drawings of the earth surface on a part of it on a flat surface on the paper sheet according to a scale. Scale is the measurement which we take in order to draw the map. It could be hand drawn or printed. It helps us identify the places of various countries, districts, states, as well as other physical features of the earth and locations within an area, which helps us to navigate or to find out from one place to another. Today we have learnt about the shape of the earth. Next we'll move on to the different types of maps. Maps are of three kinds. The first one is physical map, the second one is political map, and thematic map. Coming to the physical map are those maps which shows the physical features or the natural environment which we see in and around our surroundings or of the country. Physical map covers the mountains, rivers, plains and plateaus. Different rivers like Sindhu, Brahmaputra, Kaveri, Ganga and Himalayan mountains and Deccan plateaus. Likewise, which we study the physical features, that the physical environment, natural resources of the country or the world. It resembles the physical map. Physical map gives us an information regarding to the natural resources which are present on the earth. And the next one is political map. The political maps are those maps which gives us the information regarding the political boundaries or the of a city, of any particular city like Mumbai or Kolkata, Bangalore, Delhi, and the state like Maharashtra, Andhra, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, and the country like India or Nepal or Asian countries and the continent of different various particular various state wise or district wise or taluk wise or area wise. We can study the in brief about the different states. You can study in detail by help of the political map. Next comes the thematic map. The thematic map helps us in studying about the specific information or the particular information, whereas the physical map gives us the information regarding the natural resources and as well as the man-made resources which are present on the earth, whereas the political maps gives us the information about any particular area or the land, state-wise or city-wise and country-wise. When coming to the thematic maps, each shows specific information, any particular information, like if you want to know about any crops and its yield or its loss, like that, then the rivers, different various rivers which we can study in broader sense, and the minerals like iron ore or copper, zinc, gold, silver, like these minerals where the deposit is been more largely deposited in which state or which district, we can study in detail. And population always, as well as like census or the survey you have to make about the population in which state, which is the highest population covers the state, and which is the highest population present in the country. All those things we can study population, and the illiteracy rate of the population, death rate, and birth rate, and how many number of females present in a particular state, or men's present in a particular state, the number of population present in a particular state or a particular area of country, state wise, district wise, taluk wise, village, on the village basis we can make a census and survey. Basically thematic maps helps for us to, in order to make a research work and the survey work, we can say. And the person who's going to study about the maps, he is called as cartography. The study of maps we will call cartography. The person who draws map is called a cartographer. I repeat, the person who draws maps is called a cartographer. The study of maps is called cartography, and a collection of maps is called atlas. Atlas is nothing but a book, is in the form of a book which contains many types of maps like political map, physical map, and thematic map. Map displays many geographical information like climate, population, forest, resources, man-made features like industries, roads, railways, dams, villages, towns, etc. So students, in today's class we have learnt about the shape of the earth and different types of maps which are used in studying about the physical features as well as particular state or particular research work. In next class we are going to study in detail about the different types of maps. Thank you.